It is open, my friends. Battles have yet to begin. Laughter will be had in gales and floods, but if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
Welcome, listeners, to the Nightbane Radio Network. And that was your secret message for the week. Grab your decoder rings and find out what the message is.
Don't forget you can send all your box tops in to P.O. Box. Whatever.
1, 2, 3, pi squared. Anyway. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, welcome back to Nightbane, where our group was going out on a little deforestation campaign last time to test out some new bullets. Shooting some trees down. So we talked to the mechanoids. We got kind of a gist of what they're doing, why they're here, and maybe got another scare as to how the predicament of Earth is happening right now. We not have one, but we have maybe up to 6, maybe more vampire intelligence on the planet at the moment. And at any time, they could decide to go into a feeding frenzy and wipe out all life as we know it. Not so great. But just another piece in the puzzle of something is going on Earth that we don't know about. All these things happening. But we shut off our experimental bullet, and now we're moving. Or we just got done moving. We moved a couple of miles this time just so that we could be away from the obvious tree deforestation that happened.
It wasn't my fault at all.
No, it was required testing. Now we know what a wooden bullet can do. Just imagine if you had a lead bullet, what that would have done.
The shot heard across the world. At least until it exited the curvature.
Atmosphere? Yeah. They probably wouldn't have gotten too much farther distance-wise. Maybe it probably would have been above any damage point after another couple miles. At the rate that it was going up because of curvature.
Slams through a building, skyscraper.
Yeah. But, so this is now May 8th, according to my timeline. Camp has been moved, and really, at the moment, there is no plan, I guess you would say. What are you guys going to do? You've got mechanoids who are stalking vampires, but you might want to leave them alone with that. I don't know. Your choice.
They can handle that. They
can handle that. You've got your piece of metal that you're studying. Since the twins or Tanya has been doing a lot of mirror finding for this last mission, they haven't really had anything mirror finding wise going on to find other Nightbane. So if you want to take a couple of days and have her switch to trying to find some mirrors for Nightbane hunting or something, we could do that.
I think we can form a Nightbane hunting squad.
To do that? Who's on this squad?
What's his name?
Silas?
Silas.
Yeah.
He's got all the
Silas.
talents.
He's got
Ah.
useful talents for that.
Him and his true sight. That's the big one.
Mm-hmm. Millie's good for scouting. She could turn invisible.
For short durations of time.
Mm-hmm. Still useful, especially it'll help her tune in her Nightbane sensing capabilities.
Ox can turn invisible too, in a nature-sensitive way.
As we travel to a desert where there are no trees.
Trees. Okay, yeah, maybe that might not be the best. But so far, you've been everywhere where there's been trees, even on that little peninsula in California.
Ox is gonna take some time and try to I don't know, sleep talk with OK.
Try and get into contact with the Gaians, yeah. Or okay, as we call them, but yeah.
And then yeah, so I'll probably be doing that most of the time until we have a new place to go, mirror-wise. And just so I am remembering correctly, we left the new piece of metal with the knobs in that random warehouse, right?
Yes.
That's where we left it.
You left the communication device that they gave you in that new warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
be.
so that.
Oh,
yeah.
We'll get around to that. So you keep going, Ox.
I don't think I had anything else. I think that's the main thing that Ox is going to be trying to do is contact OK, and then I guess he can work on his gardening with the whatever her name is, who gardens.
I don't know. What name is it?
I didn't bother notating that I was gardening.
Well,
Lady?
that doesn't help any.
Sona? Dorothy? Cindy?
Let's see.
Tina?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Aura?
No. Aura.
Gardening.
might
It's
actually-
Elsie Simon.
Yeah, Elsie.
She's the only one with gardening skills.
Oh, her name in this file is Elsa.
Yeah. It should be an A. It should be Elsa, not Elsie.
Okay. I don't know if I can edit this. No, I cannot. So it will stay Elsie.
Yeah. Elsa is the garden designer.
Oh, don't forget, Ox, we got the school activities.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Who's
Botany.
teaching what? Yeah, you're teaching botany. But that's only a couple hours a day.
Right.
It was enough to get us 1 hour a day, was it? Because it's not quite a schoolroom setting.
No, it's not a schoolroom.
Yeah. We got the supplies and we have a area, but we're building to schoolroom setting.
But you won't.
Well,
You won't ever build a schoolroom here.
We're getting there. It's okay. We have ambitions.
Yeah, you can have lots of ambitions. You've got 4 hours of training going so far.
Yeah. 4 of 24 I've got notated. Needed
So I guess
to gain it.
So I'll be
level,
doing
so to
that.
speak.
I think we're doing that like 10 o'clock in the mornings. And then I will spend some time doing gardening in the afternoon, and then spend pretty much all of the evening. I'll just go to bed early or whatever, trying to sleep talk to OK.
You're looking for is meditation, but yes,
Sure.
you don't have it.
Self
Just so you
training.
know, general rule is you always have a 1% chance of accomplishing something. If it is a skill that you don't have, I will allow you to add your IQ modifier.
Okay.
So I don't know what your IQ modifier is for skills.
And
Plus 9% in Morphus.
yeah.
So you have 10% meditation right now, even with it not being listed as a skill.
Nice.
That's not actually that bad. Especially with the way we've been rolling recently.
So I'm trying to remember
What is that
the
document
training
called?
time. I think we were doing 2 hours a day, right?
I think we're
I
doing
think that's
2 hours
correct,
a day, yeah.
We're doing 2 hours a day. We have teacher with resources because it's botany and you're in the wild. So that's a straight even 2 hours is 2 hours.
Yeah.
So every day you get 2 hours of botany training, except for Peter, of course, who's teaching it.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, Ox is teaching it. Peter knows nothing.
Yeah. Ox is teaching it. So for today, we can take our 2 hours of botany, so we're up to 6. And then you can go do your gardening. And Lawrence, what are you working on?
Botany. So in the morning, he's getting up like the butt crack of dawn, super early. As early as we can, like 5:30, to get ready for a 6 o'clock journey through the mirror, so we can spend time studying that device in the barn.
You are actually going back in the morning to that area by yourself. Just making sure I'm understanding. Not trying to foreshadow anything.
Yeah, last he understood, we're on the cool on the level with the mechanoids for that spot.
Yeah.
Like, he's not venturing far away. He's just to that area to study that device and spend time with it until class time.
Are you spending any time with your piece of metal?
Would that device be a substitute, so to speak, for the piece of metal, or would the piece of metal be... No? Okay.
Too unique.
Too unique. Never
You can
mind, I
tell
was thinking
that
of
their
it as a...
communication device, they actually made for you.
Okay, so that's a specific thing. We have to
So it is in English, it is readable, it's not 3-dimensional. So you're not going to get anything
Okay.
studying that.
Nah, he's
besides
not going to do anything with
operations.
that then.
Okay.
He will instead spend all that time just with the piece of metal in the mornings from 6, still super early in the morning. 6 to 10.
Okay. Well then, I need a computer operations role.
Woo! Which
Tell me how much you beat your skill by.
I got computer hacking? Computer programming? Computer operations, there it is. Apparently I'm not that bad at it. I'm also not very good. Ooh! I rolled a 3%. And I beat my score by 65%.
Wow. Okay. I am actually going to count that as 2 successes on my chart.
Oh, yay! See what I mean by how we're rolling recently? The next one's going to be like a 97%. Just watch.
So, you've actually identified something in this system, this computer operation system, which you would equate to being, I guess what you would say, a task manager.
Ooh.
It lists its running tasks. Now, please keep in mind, this is in their language.
Yeah.
You do not know what these tasks are but you do know tasks are running. And with the second level of success on this, you're going to learn something quite interesting, and I don't know how you're going to react to this.
Oh boy.
But you can identify as in a normal task running thing. You see how long tasks have been running, consecutively and things like that. And you come to the realization that tasks are running when you thought you didn't have this thing on. For days. One task has been running for 2 weeks straight.
Huh.
So when you turn this off, basically you're just turning the screen off.
Right, it's like putting a phone to sleep.
Yeah. But it actually is doing things. And there's one task that's always been running. Now, it could be the OS. I don't know. You haven't identified what that task is. You just know that there is a task that it's not taking up a lot of its resources, but it's always running. That's all you're going to get out of it at the moment.
Magnificent. That's not
If you
frightening.
wish to, just for clarification now, when you study this more, I need to know if you're just generalized studying it or if you're trying to study to understand what that task is. Because that is a separate thing
All right.
that we have to track. Okay, so that's the day. That night, Ox, if you'd like to roll your meditation, get that 10% or less.
Don't mind if I do. Nope, 79.
79? Okay, well, that's okay. This is a two-way street, so let me make my roll to see if they want to talk to you. And guess what? They do.
Oh, sweet. Question: does this attempt count towards my self-meditating hours?
No,
Shame. Okay, fair enough.
not, yeah, no. Too unorganized, too unrandom. If you had some guided, that would, but this is not even guided. This is
Self-inflicted.
I don't know, self-inflicted, yeah. Okay, well, that night then, you will find yourself, once again, in your little dream, I guess you would say, back at the cabin, back at your campfire outside. Except, OK's not there.
Hmm.
There's somebody else there. A female, younger woman, blonde hair, kind of. I don't want to stereotype or categorize, but the fastest way I could describe this person to you is flower child.
Okay, cool.
But she looks up at you and goes, "Welcome, Ox."
Well, hello. Who are you? I was expecting okay.
My name is Katrina Blair. OK is off doing some other tasks, so I was sent to talk to you this time.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, this okay, that okay, no, this okay.
I mean, I don't want to be rude, Katrina, but I don't know you. Do you have any, I don't know, proof that you're with okay?
I am here.
I mean, as far as I know, this is a dream world, and anybody could make this.
I suppose that's could be accurate. Um, I mean, I am a follower of Gaia, one of the Gaians. There are multiple people. I don't know if OK told you. There's lots of people that follow Gaia and work for Gaia and do things. OK just happened to be the one that was in this area last time and made initial contact, but won't always be the person who contacts you, nor will I. There will always be somebody else, or could be anybody. As far as proof goes, this you cannot create this dream, as you say, this mental state yet. So we create it for you. That's why I offer being here as proof. But you're right. I'm sure other bad actors could probably create something similar. I would hope that the feeling of Gaia would be enough proof, because that's hard to fake, which
So
you feel it. You definitely, the cleanness, the pureness of the area, definitely, that couple of notches above everything else. The environment feels exactly the same way that you have felt
Okay.
before with OK.
Okay. Well, Katrina, I think I believe you. But I have some pretty high-level information to get to OK and the Gaians, and so I don't want to take any chances. So if you wouldn't mind, maybe you and OK we could set up a time to meet here, and we go over it.
Well, I do understand that you met with the mechanoids. As far as this concept of high level information, the Gaians share everything, because everything goes from our source to Gaia, and then Gaia shares it back with everybody
Perfect.
that's in there. So telling it to OK or telling it to me, there is no difference technically.
Right, and I get that, and that's great. Open communication. I'm just new to this situation.
Yes.
There are a lot of variables. I just like to get us all in one place for this one time, just to get that confirmation all together so there's no confusion.
I understand that. The problem with this is OK is not going to be available for many weeks. And I think your information is important.
I would like to, I don't know, what's a insight into her lying to me?
Sure, if you want.
What is that? What do I roll for that sort of thing?
Well, that is actually a really good question. Let me look.
I got intelligence or
Yeah,
detect concealments.
the detect concealment is about objects, not information.
No.
I would say intelligence is probably your best bet.
Okay, great. Intelligence it is. Ooh. I got a 5, which beats it by 41.
Completely honest. No subtext or submeanings or hiding anything.
Okay.
Truly believes it.
All right. Well, I do think this is important. So we'll just go with it. So yes, I met with the mechanoids, which I don't know how much information you have on them, but they've been here for several years, and it seems as though their main and only goal is to wipe out vampires and their ilk. And they let us know that there are it's the word shakal.
Mhm.
There's 6 of those on Earth. Is that
At least 6.
okay? There are at least 6 shakal on Earth, which should destroy it by a lot, but it isn't for some reason, which is apparently extremely atypical. And so they are, well, they're still attempting to destroy them, but additionally, they're trying to figure out why this planet is different from others that they have taken care of the vampires on. So they were looking for information on any supernatural type beings on Earth that would be what?
Sorry, my avatar did a crazy little thing. I don't
Okay.
know why.
Yeah, so we're
And
looking
then
for
JP did the same thing. He's like, oh, what? Okay. What?
information on supernatural beings that are on Earth that may be affecting it. And then additionally, their top priority, which maybe Gaia has this information, they're looking for the Shakal dimension so they can go there and destroy them forever. Any thoughts on that? Or information that I could pass on?
This is definitely troubling.
Yeah, that was my my take as well. Pretty troubling as far as Earth being destroyed at any moment. Yeah.
I did not know the Shakal were already here. Could you give me a moment?
Sure.
I need to commune.
Sure.
She basically just stares into the campfire for a few moments. You assume she's communing with Gaia or doing something with Gaia or who knows what. After about 5 minutes, JP, don't freak out. No, I mean, after about 5 minutes, she comes back or she looks back at you and goes, Gaia would like to invite you to her dimension.
Okay. Is that safe for an individual such as myself?
Usually, no, it's not. That's why I said JP, don't freak out, because JP's been there
Okay.
in a different character. But anyway, she says, the information that you possess is of grave importance, and certain aspects of communication we don't trust here, even here, in this
Okay.
dream creation world. So what we can do, and she, like, it almost looks like she's pantomiming, but she looks like she's taking a scoop of liquid out of the air. But when she holds her hand out to you, there is a cup in her hand and it has a liquid in it. And she goes, if you drink this, it will hopefully help protect you for a short duration visit.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use everything I know about toxicology and the like to figure out what's in this beverage.
Go ahead and roll the odd one.
But I have toxicology.
Yes, and I know what your DC is.
Okay.
You have to beat it by 100, so go ahead.
Great. 44, which I beat my own. No, I don't. No, I do. I do beat my own, but
As
all
far
right.
as you can tell, it's water.
Just water, huh?
Clear water. There is no deception in her part. There's definitely concern if you push it and ask her. She will flat out tell you, yes, most mortals cannot go to Gaia's home dimension and survive. It would be too overwhelming. Not that it's just a sensual overload of all of your sensory perceptions. It's like this here, where you notice things are greener, things are cleaner, things are fresher, and multiply it by a couple million.
Cool.
But this should work. Say more than 50% of the time.
Great.
If it doesn't work, we'll kick you out immediately and hopefully limit the mental damage.
I'm just trying to figure out what Ox would do. Obviously, I know what Peter wants to do. Yeah, Ox is gonna drink it.
Okay. You can notate for, well, I'm not going to say for how long, but right now you have save versus insanity versus Gaia at plus 20.
Plus 20, huh? Okay.
So that will stack with your regular save versus insanity. And basically
Okay.
what this is an insanity roll. When you go to Gaia's home dimension, you have to roll versus insanity.
Okay.
And this will give you a plus 20 plus whatever your other regular insanity is.
You'll be fine. It's totally fine.
Totally fine.
And you are rolling a d20, but so most people would think that would be an automatic success, but no, it's not.
Cool.
This is a very high DC, but this
Great.
does get you within the possibility of rolling it.
Great. Okay. Let's do it.
She takes you to your cabin door and says, enter.
I go in.
Go ahead. You go in. You step from one clearing to another clearing. Except this is a clearing that you have never seen before. As far as terrain. Wow, Avatar, what are you doing? Got some strange head movements today. Might just turn that off. It looks like a beautiful forest. Now, oops, hold on a second. Okay. I'm sorry, I do not know what Kermit the Frog has to do with anything, but anyway. Somebody posted something in the cruise table.
Do it.
I'll just do it. Okay. So here is the way that I explained it previously to other players and the way I explain it to you. This is nothing less than an assault on every sense that you have. and it's very, very, very strong. When you look at the colors and the beauty of it, you know, the vibrance of the colors, and this is all natural setting. This is a nice, beautiful forest, lush trees, lush grass, and moss everywhere. It is so beautiful and perfect that you feel, truly feel, that you are corrupting it just by being there. That you are taking away from its majestic view of it all. That you are being a detriment to it, to the point where you would probably kill yourself to correct it. And this is for every sense that you have. The smells, the clean, pure air is just unlike anything you've ever seen. It could easily become an addictive drug. It's so clean, so pure. And then you catch a sense, the smell of yourself. And it's so rotten and disgusting. And that you're contributing this to such an environment is so detrimental. All of your senses are being assaulted like this. Now, I need to say versus insanity, please, and tell me what you get.
May I? I am a
You can-
tree.
You are a tree.
Could I don't know. I want to root up. I want to get my roots in the ground. Maybe there's something in the ground to assist me.
No,
in
that
the
would actually
nutrients.
that would actually give you more reason to want to not be there because you don't belong.
Okay, fair enough.
The ground would feel so good, and the water and the nutrients would be so pure that you
Okay.
feel you're stealing from it.
Okay.
You don't
Well,
deserve it. But
I'm
anyway, yes.
definitely Oxid's gonna do that. So
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
all
if that
part of. No, the
uh,
DC is already incredibly high.
Okay, here we go. Let's not die.
What's your whole? You got plenty. You got 20 from the drink, and what's your normal save versus?
It says 3.
Okay, so you're at a plus 23. Yay! Please roll.
Just so it said, how do I get that save? Like what numbers affect this save versus insanity?
I
I don't remember having changed it at all yet. So
gotcha. Let me look at the attributes chart real fast.
it might be
It's
ME.
ME. Yeah, it's ME.
Okay. Okay, cool. So that is correct. All right, here we go. I'm going insane, guys. That's a 28.
Well, the target at the moment was 25.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Great. We're doing it.
you're not going
Drink
insane
out.
right off the bat. Yes, the drink. I mean, Gaia can't guarantee success, but she can stack it pretty much in your favor. So, you at the moment are not going insane. You're not going to get insanity. And even though you feel like you are polluting, just by being there, you're polluting the area, it's not overwhelming. You can survive this for a short duration.
Okay.
There is also wildlife around. You know, the natural, I don't want to say forest animals, but you see, you know, rabbits and bears and birds and everything. But again, there's a difference. There is, you can tell. You don't know exactly how, but you can tell there is no circle of life here. None of them prey on each other. They live in perfect harmony with each other.
Okay.
It is a utopia paradise of what Gaia is. Katrina is still there. And she goes, this is the home dimension of Gaia. And this is Gaia.
Question, for the GM. Does it seem like Katrina's going insane?
No.
Or,
Nope.
is it
She's
difficult?
not going insane. She's not going insane, and it's not difficult for her.
Well, then I will just ask her. You don't seem to be having a difficult time here. Why is that?
Many, many years of preparation, meditation, small visits here and there. It's like anything. You can build up an immunity to it over time.
I want to see if she's lying.
Sure, she's not.
Okay, fine.
It is something you can build up an immunity to, or an acceptance to. Also, the more time you spend here, the more it changes you to better fit in.
Okay. Very good. Well, I'm here.
So, you're here, and you are with Gaia. They don't know how much dimensional experience you have, but the entire dimension is a living entity of Gaia.
Okay. So, she gonna talk first, or me, or?
Well, no, she doesn't talk. She talks and she doesn't talk. She doesn't talk verbally the way you and I do. She, right now, you being a part of her in her own dimension, she is actually getting the knowledge she needs from you.
That's strange, but okay.
That's why she needed you here, so that she could understand better what the mechanoids are up to, because, well, one, she definitely doesn't want the Shakal here, because when they say the Shakal will drain the planet of life force, that also includes Gaia's influence over Earth. There will be no more Gaia there. It may not kill Gaia, because Gaia is in her own dimension. It just means that Earth will no longer have Gaia there, which means basically the entire ecosystem of Earth would collapse and blah, 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 blah. Bad, scary things, all sorts of things go bad. So she doesn't want them there. To be able to listen to Gaia is not going to be something that you can do right now. It takes, again, time. I hate to be all mystical and magical and voodoo, but you have to learn to listen to the wind and watch the air and the breeze flow across the grass, and
Like
watch
Pocahontas.
watch the leaves fall. Yeah, like Pocahontas. Yeah. You have to learn how to interpret all of the patterns of Gaia in order to understand what she is communing.
Well, why don't you just interpret it for me?
That's what I'm planning on doing for you here.
Perfect.
Now I got to get back to my other notes. GM notes. Okay. One that's here. One of the other things you do notice, there are quite a few smaller pools of water around also. And one of the first things she will tell you is, please do not go into those pools of water without being instructed to.
Okay.
It's like the water that I gave you, except each one of those pools can do something different to you, and it may not be good.
But it might be really good.
Yes.
Cool.
You want to roll the dice, chances are it won't be good. But
I'm gonna break the fourth wall. I love rolling dice, guys.
hey. So, after some time, she will say that Gaia would like you to be Gaia's representative with the mechanoids.
Okay. What does that entail?
When you speak with the mechanoids, you would be basically speaking on behalf of Gaia, the ambassador for Gaia.
Okay.
Negotiate for Gaia to, Gaia's needs with the mechanoids.
Okay. And those would be, are there any specifics or just trust my gut?
Yeah, no, there'd be specifics.
Okay.
Gaia definitely understands that something is going on Earth that doesn't make sense. It is beyond what Gaia understands or knows or can control. She agrees there are way too many supernatural beings on Earth than what should be. She just did not create the Nightbane. She did not create the vampires. We know where they came from. Now we have the Night Lords and their minions on Earth. Now we have mechanoids on Earth. And there are some other beings on Earth that she doesn't understand what they are or where they're from. But she would like everyone to leave, please. This is a party that no one was invited to. Now, the Shakar are very, very dangerous, and she is more than willing to accept the help of the mechanoids in getting rid of them. But she does not agree with the mechanoids' opinion that the Shakar need to be watched. She will work as much as she is able to figure out where the Shakar's home dimension is. She has no clue. But she would rather that they start eradicating the Shakal as soon as possible.
Okay.
And then, of course, her other stipulation is once there is no more evidence of vampirism on Earth, that the mechanoids leave.
Okay. They
This
seem
is
very transactional. Ox will be saying this. They seem very transactional entities. What do you have to offer them for them to leave or assist us in other than what they're already trying to do? We don't seem to have the information that they want at this point, or do we?
we don't know where their home dimension is.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall use all of our resources to try and figure it out while they are here destroying the Shakal.
Okay. And then What can you tell me about you mentioned other entities that are on Earth besides the vampires, mechs, nightbanes, night lords? What can you tell me about those? They seemed interested in that.
Well, we are also interested in that. Any information you can find out about them, I don't know what they are, where they're from, or Gaia does not know what they are, where they're from, how they got here, why they are here, and how soon they can leave. But you could help track down those beings and find that
What beings?
information out.
You know
You
anything about
know,
them?
not at the moment.
How am I supposed to track something? You didn't give me anything.
They're on Earth.
Well,
If you see something that's not human, doesn't register as Nightbane, doesn't look like a Night Lord or one of its minions, doesn't look like a mech, doesn't look like a vampire, well, then you found something that shouldn't be there.
okay.
We are looking,
All
but Gaia right now at the moment does not know if it's one group, many groups, many different beings, or if we just have one more faction. We have 10 more factions out there of supernatural beings. We don't know. Gaia just gets, how would you reference it? A bad feeling in the force right now. We don't know where the pings are yet.
Okay.
We're trying to figure it out. We're not many. Gaia, Gaians and the servants of Gaia aren't many. So that's one of the things that OK is out there trying to do right now, is trying to figure out where some of these others might be.
Okay. And any
But if we
idea
find out anything,
what's special about Earth?
yeah, that's also something Gaia would like to know. Who is behind this? What is behind this? Why Earth is such a key point to draw all these supernatural beings? We don't know. Gaia does not know. It is something
Okay.
Gaia will say this. In order for this much manipulation to be happening, it has to be an influence at the celestial level.
You're going to have to elaborate on that, unfortunately.
Humans, normal level. Nightbane, vampires, Night Lords, or not Night Lords, but Night Lord minions.
Mm-hmm.
That's a supernatural level.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanoids and the Night Lords are, I guess, what you would call cosmic level. They're one step above supernatural. They're cosmic level beings.
Mm-hmm.
They exist in more than one location in the universe.
Okay.
And they're that exponentially more tougher than that. Then you have the celestial level, which would be probably like God reference, real true gods, not Nightbane pretending to be gods, but
And
beings who are part of the creators of the universe, I guess I would say.
okay. And where does Gaia fall in that?
Gaia is cosmic,
Okay.
on the upper end of the cosmic level. I mean, there's not clean lines. I mean, there is between humans and supernaturals, and probably between supernaturals and cosmic level beings. There's a nice clean line of when that becomes a problem. But after that, between cosmic and celestial, the lines get a little blurry. there could be multiple levels of cosmic beings and multiple levels of celestial beings. Don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, Gaia only knows
Okay.
of Gaia and below.
Okay. Well, great. Sounds a good start. I'm happy to assist in this way.
And of course, to your point, anything Gaia learns about supernatural beings, cosmic beings, the Shakar homeworld, anything like that referencing Earth, we will gladly share with the mechanoids as payment for help with getting rid of the Shakar and then leaving the planet.
Excellent. Is there a better way for me to contact you in order to get this information
Well,
or give?
you need to learn to meditate.
I've been trying some. Not much success.
For your protection, of course, you can't just come here. Your boost for being here is about ready to wear off anyhow, and that would drive you insane.
Great.
And just for the audience's note, I did open up my insanity sheet just in case. But he rolled a good enough. Yay. What I really am hoping for one day is to be able to give Lawrence the phobia for computers. That would be so funny.
I would be rolling a new character.
It's just a phobia. You can overcome it. Anyway, as far as meditation is not something that's unique or new. Seek out those who can help you meditate, learn to meditate. But in an all-out emergency situation, let's say, we can give you something to help. Katrina will get up and walk over to a tree. We'll take some moss vines off of the tree, and we'll start walking back to you. And while she's walking back, she will weave them into a little friendship bracelet for you.
Nice.
And hand it to you. And says, when you need to contact one of the servants of Gaia in your dream state, wear the bracelet.
Okay, cool.
Don't wear it all the time. Just when you need to do that.
Okay, I'll tuck that away in one of my bark sleeves.
The squirrel immediately picks it up and takes it somewhere else. And
Okay, well, that's a great start, I think. Best get out of here before I go crazy, huh?
Very true. Just walk that direction.
I'll turn around and run.
You are back at your campsite.
Back in my dream cabin or back into the...
Dream cabin campsite.
Okay, great. Well... Is Katrina here? No.
No.
I'm not gonna stay there then.
Yeah, no problem. You'll fade away
Get
from
out.
that. Okay. The rest of your night's going to be uneventful. Let me make a general roll for the camp. Wow. 99. Too bad that wasn't the odd one that I was looking for. But anyway. Safe, nice, uneventful night for the camp.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Ox
We
has been
like
to the
uneventful.
dimension of Gaia. Yay!
That wasn't terrifying at all.
No.
Tune in next week to find out if there's been any everlasting effects from that.
Maybe the world will melt.
And we can call this episode A Visit to Gaia. Anyway,
Woo!
or something else. But thank you for joining us. Join us again next week, and we'll see where we go from there. Bye.
The end may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. May peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles and shouts.